Hello, this is Zainab. I have a son with autism. He's 9 years old now. He got diagnosed when he was 2 years, 8 months, and I have been on this journey for past 7 years. I've learned so much. My son has taught me so much. So I wanted to make this video for all the parents whose child has just been diagnosed and they don't know what to do. And it is a very overwhelming time. It is a time when you don't know what to do, when you need somebody to validate your emotions, and um, sometimes the people who have no idea, who have never gone through this, have no idea what to say. They say the wrong things. So I wanted to make this small video for you and jot down 6 things to do when your child is diagnosed with autism. Let's start. Number one, get over the mourning period. Now, I know it is controversial to use the word mourning, but that's how I felt. That's what I went through. I was devastated. My heart broke into a million pieces when I got to know my son has autism. And I know we live in a very a society with where acceptance and tolerance is celebrated. Yet, when your 1 year old child, 2 year old child suddenly starts screaming, stop talking, can't bear the light or the sound, start going in circle, laughing like crazy. It is very hard for for a mother or a parent to see that, and that is the time when you need to validate your emotions, realize how you're feeling, and it is okay to feel that because the other parents has also gone through this, and get accustomed to the idea that parenting this child would be a roller coaster ride. And the earlier the better. Don't waste time on it. Go through this and move forward. Number two is rise above all the judgments. Now, I say this because nowadays everybody has an opinion. Everybody has something to say to you. With autism, there are so many cliches. He doesn't look autistic is one of them. The other one, which one is the common? Probably you don't talk to him enough. Now, that's a direct blame to the person who's spending most time with the child. And it doesn't work this way. You have to give them the benefit of doubt. They do not understand autism is a spectrum. It is every child has different strength and weaknesses. There's not a look that everybody is supposed to carry. So rise above all these judgments. Don't let them distract you. Stay focused. Now, this leads me to my third point, which is get help. Don't think twice. You need, once you have a diagnosis, it means you have been to a psychologist, you have a report from that. Or even if it is a gut feeling and you are Googling and your symptoms are the same as your child is, get help, get professional help. Try to learn about autism. What is autism? What are the different types of autism? What is a speech and language pathologist? What does an occupational therapist do? What type of behavioral therapies are available in the place where you live in? And there's so many options, and you are the person with the help of the professional who has to figure out which is the right fit for your child. So start listening from your eyes. That's how they say, because you have to observe your child is communicating with you, if not by words, but some other ways, and you have to figure out how to get him help. Who is the person who can help you? Sometimes it's all of these therapists can actually in some ways help your child. So you need to start working on this. Don't think twice. Don't wait for your sometimes the spouse is not on the same page. They are in denial. Don't wait for them to get on board. If you know this is happening, you need to get help for your son or your daughter. Number 4, learn about sensory processing. Now, I say this because sensory processing is going to be a big part of your life. There are 2 core symptoms of autism. One is a speech delay, and the other one is stimming. Now, stimming is the repetitive movement, which is some kids have the same, some kids might do it the same way, some have different, like flapping hands, rocking their bodies. These are also this like a common symptom. But understand that They're doing this to fulfill their sensory needs. So what you need to do is work on a sensory diet to fulfill their needs, their sensory needs, and learn about the activities that you can do with him that can help your child feel grounded. Number 5, start him on a good multivitamin and omega fish oil. I say this because if your son or your daughter is on the spectrum, they might have some sensory issues, and these lead to picky eating. So his diet might not be a whole food diet, which it should be ideally. So he needs, there must be some nutritional deficiencies that you're dealing with here, and you need to put him or her on a multivitamin, a very good quality multivitamin, not the one with the red, blue, green dyes, to help him cater to those deficiencies. I say fish oil because omega-3 fish is known to be a brain food because of its omega-3 content, and it is one of the easiest, although there are other sources of omega-3 as well. And please go ahead if that is easier to if it's easier for you to add that in his diet, that's easier. For me, the easiest was to start him on a cod liver fish oil. It was just just 1 spoon in the morning from a very good brand, which is Nordic Natural. I think they're third party tested. So, but doesn't matter. It should be omega-3. You need to, because that helps with the brain health. It helps with memory. It helps, and we are all deficient in omega-3. So that really can help. The other one, the 6th point and the last point is find your circle. Now, I don't mean go ahead and try finding people with kids on the spectrum or something. There's so many there's so many diagnoses nowadays: the ADHD, the SPD, the ASD, and so you have to understand what are the coexisting diagnoses that comes with. So there are some kids who have ADHD, attention deficit disorder, with the autism. There are some who has sensory processing disorder with the autism. So learning about these, learning books on this topic, it would really help you. And then you have to be open. You have to observe. You have to learn. Every person have something to teach you. So have a big heart. Just try. Eventually, you will find your circle. Just don't reject. Don't any ideas. Just be open, and that would definitely help you in your journey. I hope all these points that I've made have help you some way, and gets you back on track, and makes your child live a happy, successful life. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer them if I can. Thank you so much for watching my video.